last we left off, discussions, fun, and hanky-panky was going on. And that is more or less where we're picking up, because I can't remember the exact details of the conversations where it ended because of the weird ending and how long it's been.
Yeah, and I literally have no frame of reference because I literally wasn't there for that part of the conversation. There is one thing that Brandon does want to do before we actually go to the next day, though, so if you would give me a chance to just do that thing, I would appreciate it.
You'll have to ask Moira if she wants you to do the thing first.
Well, yes, considering Brandon's current, I'll call it a predicament, I think that's going to be necessary. But yeah, he's going to.
Ask away, then let's jump in there.
Okay.
So, she rolls off you, looks at you.
So
great start of the session.
Okay, well, no. What Brandon's going to say is just simply, hey, listen. Before we go to sleep, do you mind if I just get something real quick?
Something fun?
I mean, not exactly, but I just would like to get your gift, if that's okay.
She kind of shrugs under the duvets a little bit up to her nose, and she mumbles.
So Brandon is just going to get out of bed and he's going to put the horn socks on.
She squeezes a little bit when you do so.
Do you like it?
They look cute on you.
Yeah, and Brandon sort of gets back into bed and just gives Moira a kiss and says, and honestly, it's probably the best gift that I've received in a very long time. Thank you so much again for these.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And fade to black.
Well, I mean, just gonna go to sleep, I think, unless... Okay, yeah, sure. No, probably not after that.
No.
And in question, did Brandon need to be untied to get the socks or not?
He was still tied up. She had him on a leash.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
Every day we learn more about Brandon.
Yep.
Yeah, we're learning a bit too much.
I just assumed that she was just giving me a tight hug. I wasn't expecting... Actually, no, why wouldn't I expect you to... You know, I'm going to stop talking. Let's just move the scene on.
So,
There is also something I want to do before we start the next day. I want to try and follow up on Brandon's suggestion of using astral projection.
okie dokie. So, what are you going to do exactly?
Probably try and go to the library. And then from there, probably with the assistance of Deneville, try and seek out my wife.
Okay, then I assume you're going to your room when you do this?
Yeah.
Or are you doing...
I'm sitting in my bed.
As you sit in your bed, you feel yourself start to separate, and as you open your eyes, you are once again in the library. Rows of books extending in every direction, except down, not vertically down.
Oh, Deneville.
There's no verbal response, but after a moment, he appears, sitting in his armchair in front of you. Yes.
Hi. So here's the thing. It came to my attention that I am here to something called an astral projection, since my actual body is still in the shop.
Yes, that is true.
So I was wondering, and maybe you can help me out with this, if it's also possible for me to appear somewhere else instead of just in the library, specifically so I can see my wife.
It's possible, but might not be possible yet.
Meaning?
If you're a little bit stronger, you might be able to. I've been working on something, but you wouldn't be able to hold it yet.
Okay.
Think of here like, do you have magnets?
Yes.
You're currently a piece of metal being attracted to here.
I'm strong enough to not get pulled in here.
You need something that can effectively rebound you.
Is there something that I can do for that? Something actively I can do?
There's something I can do for you, but not yet. If you try, you will most likely just see yourself constantly rebounding back here, or getting lost in the ether between nothing.
I would rather back here. We were also in a death plane and that was not nice. Alright. I also have another question, and maybe you can assist with this. Looking for some type of, because I remember Brandon talking about it. Since he has too much magic, and he was thinking of a way to siphon it, or maybe even store it. And then came the discussion of maybe going into a separate plane where he will be safe. Are those items available, or magic, or anything akin to it?
Many ways that you could potentially go into different planes. Technically, a bag of holding is a different plane. You could just put him in one of them for a bit.
Something where we could also maybe rest up, because I don't think the bag of holding is safe in that regard.
There are spells to generate place like that. Mordenkai's mansion, I think.
That's interesting. Do you have it? Something that I can borrow from the library.
It might be a little bit out of your wheelhouse. Frankly, if you tried, you'll probably just explode, even if you could cast that.
Mm-hmm.
There would be lesser versions, most likely bound to items, but I won't have a blueprint for them. They may be a little bit costly.
I'll take any information you have.
There are
Also
with
that,
genies. Technically, a genie's vessel is its own location.
Yeah, but then we need a genie.
Yeah, the genie can be a bit untrustworthy.
Alright, then I will just read up on any information you have about those items. And the Mordecai's mansion, you said?
It is Magnificent Mansion.
Magnificent mansion. If you have a book about it, would be nice.
He disappears briefly, appearing a few minutes later with a book which details some lavish exploits within someone who knew how to create the mansion. This is a very acquired taste book.
No, just read that.
He also produces a scroll. On it is a diagram and notes detailing how to create a ring of spell storing. That could help to contain some magic if that's how you meant.
I mean, I take it, but I can't physically take it with me, right? I have to memorize it and then...
Now, I have been working on something like that and I have an idea. I could reach out through your body and cause it to partially mimic things from here. So I could recreate the diagram, I think.
So you want to puppeteer my body?
Effectively, yes.
Okay with that. I do have a endless quill, so
that's good.
We can give it a try.
You won't be able to tell what's going on, just a heads up, it will just feel very, very weird.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm down to try, at the very least.
His chair moves toward you and he leans forward and puts his hand on your chest. Just stay still and make sure you don't move, okay?
I will try my best.
He puts his hand into your chest and you feel his fingers wiggling around inside.
Oh,
and as you do, you feel your arms and your feet start to tingle. You feel like you got pins and needles all over.
I want to throw up.
Well, it's a good thing you cannot physically do so here. I mean, I suppose you can astral throw up, but that's not quite the same. Don't do that either, please. Okay, so just gonna go with me for 1 minute. Who was around? John, were you asleep by the time David went up?
I think we both went to our places at the same time.
June went to the greenhouse.
Yeah,
because somebody else is in the room.
Yeah.
Now, it's debatable whether Brandon is still awake, considering...
that's besides the point, you're distracted.
Fair enough. It's just whether Danavar will be distracted.
You'll be busy with other things.
If the non-playable characters are still sitting in the usual spots, she would stay there for a bit, I think. Reading the scroll.
John, you eventually hear thumping footprints coming from the kitchen.
Go check it out.
You see David stood there, his eyes kind of rolled back. He is in front of the oven and he seems to be brewing tea.
Can I wave my hand in front of his eyes? See if that's like, hello, Martinez?
The eyes do not focus on you, but he continues brewing.
Does this look like a scene from The Exorcist or something?
It looks like he's sleepwalking.
Oh, okay. I stick close by to make sure sleepwalking David is alright in front of the oven, but I do not interfere because I don't want to mess up whatever is going on. I do criticize his tea cooking, brewing.
As you do that, then, you do notice that he's actually brewing tea correctly.
I snap a picture of it and make sure to get his rolled back eyes on it.
After about... I don't know how long it takes to brew tea properly. I've never
10
made tea.
minutes.
Yeah, let's go with 10-15 minutes. He proceeds to filter it into a teapot, pours himself a cup, sets out another cup, pours that, angles the handle facing towards where you currently are in the room, John, then takes his and goes upstairs.
Hey, that just happened. Thanks, sleepwalking David. And then I take the cup, take a sip, see if it's not poisonous. I mean, horrendous or whatever it is, how he makes his tea.
It's pretty pleasant.
There are tears welling up in June's eye. He finally did it.
You have a taste in your mouth, going alongside the pins and needles. You can't quite place what it is.
Yeah, what's happening?
Mind me. Quite nicely. So, let's just get started now.
Now we're getting started?
Now we're getting started.
What have you been doing for the past 15 minutes?
Nothing important. So over the course of, I'm going to say, the next 2 hours, you are scribbling away effectively on some parchments that he found in his wanderings. Before he eventually then pulls his hand out of you and you snap back to as you were previously, able to feel everything.
That's better. It feels good to be home.
Yes, you should have a copy of the Venn diagram now, and you should be able to, hopefully, if not you, then a friend, create that item.
Brandon can make it, and Ante maybe together. Thank you, General. Thank you for the present and the assistance in general.
You're most welcome. Keep getting stronger.
I'm getting stronger, you're getting stronger.
Getting stronger.
Oh, keep getting stronger. I also vaguely remember saying that I could serve as some sort of conduit, and you could speak to other gods through me.
Actually, yes.
Is that something you want?
If you meet another god, yes.
Because there's also Aldeth, which is the goddess June follows.
It's
June is another party member.
Possible that I could speak through you and they could speak through them?
I was thinking of maybe trying to visit her realm/domain. Kind of what Brandon did last time he was here, but this time reverse.
That would work. If that happens, try to reach out to here and we'll see how it works. It'll be a first for me. Now, is there anything else you'd like while you're here?
Not at the moment. Usually I just pass out to Barn this time.
Suit yourself. I'm going to go to read.
David just stands there for a moment. How do I get out?
Tap your heels 3 times.
I look at him curiously. Okay, I tap my heel 3 times.
Nothing happens.
I knew it.
Just think yourself as you want to leave, return to your body, and you will, he says with a smile.
I close my eyes and just will myself back.
And you feel yourself resettle into your body. Your hand is cramped. You can feel your hands are a bit sticky from the ink that's leaked onto it when you've been writing. But there is a diagram in front of you on parchment, as well as on your bedding.
My hand. I massage my hand. I use precipitation to clean off any spilled ink. I don't know how late it is, but I guess it's time to sleep. What's this cup doing here?
You'll never know. So, John, after you were given your gift in the night, did you do anything, or did you depart?
I would sit in the greenhouse, read, scroll, which is Prayer of Healing for an hour, and then go to Aldeth's domain, just to float in the water.
You appear in her domain and you just chill. You can feel her there.
Yeah, but I don't want to bother her. I just want to float in the water.
Chill in one place in all the universes where you feel at ease more than anything. Your mind calm, not moving a million miles an hour. What are you thinking?
I to give everything a place. What happened the past few days? Make sense of it all. Mostly the kidnapping of Aura, the wyvern, getting run over by rats. Splinter as well. That's a weird thing.
You do notice at one point while you're floating around, you're not alone. Over on one of the banks, Splinter is sat there watching you, feet in the water. Yeah, you're right, kid. That's place, innit?
Yeah, it is. I wondering something.
Yeah, go on then.
When we first met, you mentioned was it again the people of the acorn? What did you mean by that?
Yeah, it's a name of tribe of rats.
I think there would be more like you.
You mean like me that's gone like a person?
Yeah, now that you're a person, do you think others of you tribe would want that, or?
Yeah, most of them may probably just keeping their head out. But maybe.
We went to the house. Did you recognize it, by the way?
Nah, never been there before. Nah.
Have you seen like weird things done to rats?
I've seen one that gets stabbed by a shovel.
Oh.
I've seen one rat riding a bear. I saw this one person who's using some kind of pipe. He kind of hypnotized a lot of them into like a singing dancing show.
Okay.
I still have nightmares about that one.
No weird experiments.
He tilts his head to the side for a second. Nah, my long 3 years of life, and that's not that much, to be honest.
How old do rats get?
Yeah, depends on how much we eat. Some live to 6 months, some live to, 10 years. But I don't know what I'll do now, because I'm kind of weird.
Maybe you will live as long as most humanoids?
It's about 40 years.
Anyway, is a brute mother a real thing?
Yeah, they're kind of like these giants, basically these big things that gotta fuck and make babies all the time. Fucking horrifying.
Hey, okay, are there any near the village?
Yeah, I know at least one.
Is she your mom?
No, but apparently my tribe came from her at some point.
I still have a hard time understanding you sometimes, Splinter.
It's alright. I have no idea what you say at the time either.
Float together.
Yeah, sure. Goes into the water fully and floats out towards you.
I hold his hand so he doesn't drift away.
He holds yours.
We're like sea otters now.
I don't know what one of them is. Okay.
I will show you on my phone. I have lots of pictures of them. Alright,
Yep.
and
Gently popping water
June
just below him.
you will try to rest while floating.
And you managed to. And assuming you don't have anything else in particular you wish to do there.
No, but I think I should mention something to you. I never added my third cleric level.
Yes. Doug did mention that. Actually, I was going to do something, but you said LF wasn't over, so never mind.
I completely forgot.
Cool. I would say
Okay,
at
it's
this
good
point
that you know.
during your rest, it dawns on you that.
I'd actually like to see how that conversation with Aldaf plays out, if I'm honest.
Well, too late now.
Oh.
Can't retcon.
Oh.
I mean, you can.
I mean, I could, but no. Can you specifically didn't want Elder to come over?
You can save that for when I have the existential crisis. One of the
So
main.
next session.